Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm going to make some tags for my fashion junk journal. I'm calling it a fashion junk journal. It's made using, so I've made this a while ago using some vintage pattern paper from the cover of a vintage pattern and some of the paper from inside. It's also got some modern scrapbooking paper in it. I've decorated it a little bit, not much already. There's some pockets with just some plain pieces of, there's some charms, some sari ribbon, a little bit of fabric there, but generally it has still been left quite plain. So I thought today I would make some tags, because let me just put that journal somewhere, put it over there. Because my friend, you might remember, Barbie from Nellie and Ruth Designs, sent me a whole heap of fussy cut pattern from the cover of these patterns, these vintage ladies, and I thought, oh, I definitely want to do something with them because they are absolutely fabulous. So I have already made a kind of large one and a small one, so happy with them, happy with how they turned out, and let's make some together. So I'll just put them aside there and let's do a big one. So I've got little pieces. This, I cut the tag, let me show you what I have been using. I cut the tag from this Stamperia. I call it Stamperia, but I heard someone on a video calling it Stamperia. Tomato, tomato. Yeah, so it's got, let me show you the back because then you'll get to see. It's got lots of different pattern paper, and I've been using these little shapes from this sheet here and just cutting out these pieces, and the whole tag was cut out from this sheet here, which means it's got quite a plainish background for journaling on. So that's the basic tag. I'm going to tag shape and what I'm using for all these tags, with a couple of the pieces of cutouts from the book, The Gorgeous Lady that I got in my Happy Mail. This little piece of paper is from this magazine. I've been using pieces of this for a long time. This is an old Women's Weekly. Well, it's a reproduction of an old Women's Weekly magazine. I got it in a charity shop for £1.99. So lots in that to be used. And so I've torn out some little pieces from that. This little piece is from the inside, from the actual pattern inside the envelope. Not envelope, inside the pattern package. Obviously you get the actual pattern as well, and so that's just a strip cut off, and then I just you know, folded it back and forward like that, and then just gave it a little bit stitch up the middle, and you can see it adds a little bit of texture and a little bit of different sort of yeah, texture and a different feel. This is a little label that's been stamped. I have this stamp from my little tray of miscellaneous stamps, is that little bobbin of thread there. So I just stamped that onto a little label. The other thing I did was I stitched around. This was stamped as well as this was. This was stamped. Original is there and love is there. Just onto the little labels. I always quite like to put a word or two onto things. So let's see if we can just collage this up. We'll make sure the lady's on that side, and then we'll just layer things up, I think. Put that in behind there like that. We'll maybe put that there and that there. Yes, happy with that. So first layer is this little snippet here. Let me get my glue. Just going to use a glue stick. And it was about there, I think. So yes, I was ever so pleased when I opened the Happy Mail and all those fashion ladies from the patterns were there, because I always hunt high and low for these things in the charity shops here, and you have to be really lucky to find them. I have found a couple, which is how I managed to make that journal. I have found a few, but not many. She's beautiful, isn't she? Look at how elegant that is. Right, let's just do that for that. And I will take them all to the sewing machine once they've all been stuck down, and then I can put my eyelet in with my little bit of ribbon. So that's that one. Really easy. Let's do a small one now. I've got the pieces for this one. And then we'll take it to the sewing machine once they're all stuck down. And I don't mind that they go out over the edge of the tag. I'll just use the book for this. I hope you can't hear the chopping from the kitchen. Hubby's chopping up the carrots for the dinner. We're having fish cakes and some little boiled potatoes and some carrot. And he's busy chopping. I'm a lucky girl, he likes to cook, he does all the cooking. What do you think? That's cute, isn't it? Very cute. Let's do the other small one, which is kind of much the same as that one, except she's facing the other way. We'll do it that way round this time. I don't have a stamped one for this one. I'm just going to use the pre-made little label. So it's absolutely pouring with rain today, pouring down, and it's been nice too because we were, put glue on the back of that, just wipe that off, there we are. Yes, the other day we were out for a drive and we went to a little place called Troon, Troon. Whoops, she's doing the splits. It's down the Ayrshire coast, and yeah, it was lovely. We had a walk around the shops. There's quite a few charity shops there, so there was method in my madness to suggest we go to Troon. Thought then it means I can have a look in the charity shops. I didn't get much. 2 little kiddies books about Mrs. Tiggy Winkle and Brer Rabbit. So I like the bunny illustrations in the books. These are lovely, aren't they? How gorgeous are these ladies? I'm so happy to get them. And we've got one last one. Now, oh, this one's got scissors stamped. Let's see, that's that stamp there, the scissors. I'm sorry, I've had all these stamps for so long, I no longer know where, or I have no idea where they came from. She's got her dark glasses on, she's away on holidays. I think what I'll do is I'll not stick that and that on until I've stitched round the side, because that's quite long and I don't want to have a straight stitch on top of it already. I want to still keep that all quite loose. So I think we'll just stick these bits down and then we'll go and take them all to the sewing machine. And give them a little straight stitch round the edge. If you don't have a sewing machine, then a little fine liner pen and draw some dotted lines does the trick. I wonder where she has her holidays. Somewhere sunny. We've been talking about where we might go this year. We've not been overseas for, well, what is it now? 2-3 years since the start of the you-know-what. And then so last year when things opened up again, we went to a cottage. Well, we went 2 or 3 cottage holidays, but this year I think we quite fancy going somewhere warm, get some sun. Don't know where yet. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure the scissors out when I get back from the sewing machine. Alright, so that one and that one's already been sewn, and we'll sew around those 4, and then we'll put that little trim back on that one, and then we will find a spot in the book for 1 or 2 of them. That's the plan, so I shall be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back from the machine and I decided not to go all the way around because I would have stitched through the lovely lady and I didn't want to do that. So instead I just did a zigzag up the side. It's just to add a little bit of something else. Same with this one. didn't want to chop through her head, well, sew through her head. So a little zigzag down the side again. And this one, I just thought, rather than go all the way round, because I quite liked, and I've already got, I'm going to have this one with all the way round and that one, and I thought just do a big one with the zigzag down the side as well. So yeah, so this one's to get the frill put on and the little scissor stamps. If I put that there, it's quite threatening, isn't it? It's almost like the scissors are coming to get her. Do you know, I'm not sure about the scissors now. Oh, maybe there. Yeah. Now that I've got menacing scissors in my head, it put me off. But that'll do there, and then we'll just put this up the side here. There we are. Okay, so what does that leave us with? I think that leaves us with eyelets for those two. I'm not going to put eyelets. I'm going to leave them without any ribbon on and just put eyelets and ribbon on the bigger ones. So we need to get our crocodile and our little pieces of sari ribbon. And I have my crocodile here and a couple of black ones, I think, to match the stitches. Okay, so I'm quite newfangled still with my crocodile. 316, that's the one I want, and we punch the hole at the 316 mark, which is that one. So I'm going to punch my hole. I've got to talk myself through it. Punch my hole, and I'm already at my silver and silver, so that's for 3/16. And then we need it this way round, and then we pop that into there and we give it a good old hard squeeze, and that's done the job. So same for this one, we're looking for 3/16. Oh, I don't want to get her head. No, I'm okay. About there. Pop this eyelet in this way round. Good old squeeze. Done. Phew. And this just goes back in there like that. There we are. And we'll need to choose a little bit of, we'll put this in here. So I hope Barbie likes what I've done with her ladies. I think she will. I'll cut that down a little bit. So I'm going to make more with the ladies. These are tags, and I think like I'll do maybe a couple of pockets, because there's plenty to be filled up in the journal. And right, maybe just use this piece for this one. Should maybe go and see if I've got something green. Oh, this is fine, I think. yes, maybe make some more bits for the journal using the ladies. So this could be the first of a mini series of makes for the sewing journal or the fashion journal, whatever we're going to call it. Sometimes this sari ribbon is quite stiff and doesn't want to bend through. There we are. Oh, that's just the right size and no more. You also get lots of bits of thread. Right, so we've got three big ones and 3 little ones. Let's see how they're going to look. Now there's a spot there and I could just use a paper clip and clip that on, or I could, in my next make, I could make a pocket for there and slide that into a pocket. There's a pocket here with already a little plain one in. What else have we got? This one. That's quite nice there. Here's a big space. Take that out. That's good because the green there matches the green of some of those buttons. We could maybe put an orange dotty one there, just put another pocket there once we make the pockets. Is there another pocket? Yep. I could put 2 in that way round. For now. Yeah, they've all found a home. Oh, I'm pleased with that. We'll make some pockets for next time, I think, with the ladies. And we can maybe put one just loose on the page. Oh, we'll need to come up with something for the next project for the book, using up more of the ladies, because look, I've got this whole stack here, all still to use up. Yes, there'll be plenty room for all the ladies. Okay, I'm starting to just fiddle and faff, so I'm going to go now. So thanks for joining me today, and if you've liked the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.